What is up, people? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. A talking point out there I cannot wait to talk about more in the future, that being individual creators and personalities, sometime players making their own esports teams or esports organizations. One, as of recently, we're going to talk about is, formerly, last week we're going to touch on this, the LG Fortnite creators who all of a sudden were done with LG. There seems to be a miscommunication when they parted ways with LG and their Fortnite house. They have ever since then discussed and actually announced their own brand new project, that being an esports organization themselves. It's going to be called OnePercent. In case you guys are wondering, it's actually Formula alongside Kiwiz, Nyx, and Randumb. By the way, whom of which is why I'm going to paint this as a storyline out there, are possibly attempting what could be in the future a shot like that of Nadeshot. Not only like that of Nadeshot, we've seen other player/creator started organizations out there. Most recently, I think it was actually Lachlan, also from the Fortnite scene. If you guys, can't guess this, the Fortnite scene obviously has been booming for quite some time. Their creators are so widely followed. I believe his team is called Team Power, and that is individually going to be a Fortnite team, at least for the time being. As of right now, already racked up a pretty solid following. If you guys want to stem to other scenes as well, I guess we could touch on the Fortnite guy. He has Team Kangarna, who, albeit, whether or not what you think about him out there, he is doing some very progressive moves with that Fortnite team as well. What could be a future esports organization if he does want to expand. Alongside that, we look towards maybe the CSGO scene. I know Banana Gaming, he started his own CSGO team. We have seen these stemming in and outs, these one-offs, these people maybe trying to be the next big organization. Oftentimes they try and stick in the esport they are fielded in, as these guys are going to, these former LG boys are going to stick for a Fortnite, I believe, Fortnite team for now, but I could see these guys expanding and maybe taking a shot like that of Nadeshot, because they are by far combined more gigantic than anyone else who is trying this kind of thing, and that is why I cannot wait to talk about the future of OnePercent. What could be, all right? Gigantic, lingering mystery of what could be. Because obviously, everyone knows it. What Nadeshot has done is a one-off. It's a rarity. I know in recent weeks, we've had a few organizations, especially when it pertains to LCS and the League of Legends roster of 100 Thieves. It seems to be the common jab for people to come after them as an apparel company and not an esports organization. Besides all of that, I would say, if we're being honest with each other, when it comes time for most prominent organizations out there right now and successful, maybe impressions-wise or recognizability-wise, is that an actual word? I think a lot of people guaranteed have 100 Thieves in their top 10, if not in their top 5 list, unless there are the haters out there who would disagree with that. What Nadeshot has built, and yes, part of it is luck, but he had that optic backing, his pro backing, his content backing as well. What he built from the ground up is an absolute rarity and an absolute one-off. I'm not saying these LG boys are going to do it, but certainly can or could do it, because their backings are far, far bigger. By the way, a quick comparison, because we have seen other players, owners come up. Ocelot, a gigantic titan in G2. We've seen Reynad as well with the Tempo boys. What he has done is obviously very, very successful. And TSM Reginald with TSM, right? Some of these former player owners have become some of the biggest titans in all of esports. Yes, though, you have to say they are utter rarities. Now, when we look at the combined, though, just the Twitter and YouTube followings, yes, you have to include all social media out there when it comes time for Kiwiz and Formula and Nyx and Randumb. On Twitter alone, combined, over 2.5 million followers. On YouTube, by the way, almost 14 million followers. So when I look like a successful guy like Lachlan can do by himself, I times Lachlan by 4, and you realize when it comes time for Fortnite impressions and views and backings these guys have, and by the way, their only video out there right now on a YouTube subscribe channel already breaking 500K, on Twitter already breaking 130K followers. All they have right now is a house tour. That in itself went trending in its first 24 hours. And so I realize to some people out there, I might sound absolutely insane, but I got to develop these storylines and these great talking points, because what these guys can do, they will be solely focused, I believe, at least initially, on Fortnite content, Fortnite creators. If they are going to expand, I imagine they probably have some plans for doing so. Could this be the next one-off? I have no idea. We've seen plenty of people try it out there. We have seen plenty of organizations fail, and a lot of whom usually just stick to one esport. Can they expand and become what we know as an esports organization? I have no idea, but I am super excited. And they offered to send me a shirt, which is pretty cool. FaZe Clan's never done that. But either way, what do you guys think about this? We have seen so many players And so many creators try and do the esports team, esports organization route. I do believe these 4 guys and whoever said to join them as well, they got a pretty fair shot compared to what most people have. It's definitely a rarity. It's definitely a one-off. Can they do it? Hey, give me your thoughts down below. I don't care if it's yes or no. Just let me know. Until next time, drink that water, drink that coffee. Not the last time we're going to be talking about this topic, okay? Until then, take care. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.